Hey guys, it's Darren again. So I'm just posting this because I forgot a few things on my last video that was just really quick saying about my consultation on Monday with Braunstein. So this actually I forgot to mention about I sent emails to all my teachers letting them know that my name is Darren regardless of my legal name, and I go by male pronouns since I am transgender. And so I heard back from all of them now, and they all were really great about it, really supportive. Like, thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure to make a note of that on the roll. And then one of the professors actually was like, "Oh, well, great to know. I'll make a change on the roll, but in the future, I just call out the last name, and then you just respond back with your first name, so it makes it a more safe environment for genderqueer, trans, and people, whoever has a preferred name." So I was really like, oh wow, that is awesome. He's the LGBT professor, so it really doesn't surprise me, but it was great to know. CCSF seems to be really striving to be trans-friendly, trans-inclusive, and making it a good environment for everybody, which I was really relieved to hear. All my interactions with the counselors and with my professors so far have all been on the positive side, just doing nothing but trying to help. And so that makes me feel really good. I'm not stressed about that anymore. And then, so school stuff is pretty much set up. And then going over to talking about therapy, I just moved not too long ago to Oakland, so now I have to find a new therapist. And first, finding a new therapist is always kind of a drag. And then having to also switch, because I switched insurance providers, I'm now going back to TRICARE. So TRICARE, TriWest, for you who don't know, it was through the military. It's kind of like their insurance. And so that changes the providers I can see. So I did call Gaylesta, and they don't unfortunately have any TRICARE providers in their network. So then I went and called TriWest to ask for their providers for therapists. And they first were like, "Oh, so what are you looking for as far as specialization?" And they don't have gender identity, and they don't have transgenderized specializations. But they did have sexual identity issues. And so I was like, well, that's probably the most, the closest thing. And I think transgender fits right in there, transgender, transsexual. So I went with that, and so they sent me a list, and there was a therapist that was not too far from where I live. And I started looking up on the internet the names of the therapists, seeing if I could pull up any information about them. And the first one I pulled up, it just turns out she's really close to where I live, and she focuses on transgender, gender identity. She focuses on that. So I went ahead and filled out the information again, appointment set up with her. So that's a positive note. I'm actually really excited because it makes me feel a little more relieved because I can start seeing someone that actually deals with these issues in therapy, so I'm a little more relaxed about that too now. That, and then I think things are going pretty well with school set up, my therapist, finding a therapist in the area that deals with what I need her to deal with, and then having the consultation with Braunstein set up on Monday. So I think everything's in order, and it's just making me really happy that things have been going as they have been. Just feel really great. And then I started my exercise regimen today. I did the ab buster workout, so my abs are really tight right now, but then I'm going to run tonight, and then tomorrow I'll work on my upper body. So I'm trying to include this more complete workout program so I could build up my endurance and my strength and hopefully more muscle. And anyhow, that's about it. See you guys later.